I am Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
You say that well, Bob. In our opinion, of course.
Right. Today, Brad, we're going to talk about the use of a bath bench. Now, this is something that you may want to use after you've had a knee replacement, after you've had a hip replacement, or if you just have a general disability where you have trouble getting into the bathtub and you need to, get clean.
So now we don't have a bathtub here, but we're very creative.
Yeah, you have to borrow your imagination here.
Right. This represents the wall of the bathtub, so I'm literally standing in the tub right now, and the faucet would be right here, and the shower would be coming down here, and all that kind of thing. So,
which brings me to another point. Actually, a lot of times when you are going to use this type of situation, what you're going to probably want to get is a handheld shower.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
The shower's up here, but these are very easy to install, by the way, because I've installed them at my
then they're very easy.
Yeah, then they're very easy. But it ends up being a shower where you can take it off the wall and just use it to spray yourself as opposed to the water coming down. So just so everyone really has a good concept, so now I'm in the tub, now I got to step out of the tub. In the tub, out of the tub, obviously. Now show on the bath bench how it's got suction cups on the bottom there, so that they can show that's the side that goes into the tub.
So here we got suction cuppies here, on the other side just rubber grippers.
And this does adjust, it adjusts in height.
Right.
So you want to have it so that it's a comfortable height for you.
So you need to bridge over the bed, over the bathtub here. And the nice thing about when all four legs need to be adjustable because the height of the floor is typically not as the same height as the bottom of the bathtub.
Exactly, that's a good point.
And you don't want this crooked. You want to have this level. That helps.
That's a very good point, Brad, because it's got to be adjusted. So, all right, here I am. I just had a knee replacement. We'll say it's this knee. It's a good-looking knee, isn't it, Brad?
Oh God, Pop, that is doing something.
So I'm coming up to the bath bench. I'm going to back up to the bath bench until I actually feel it up against my legs.
Right here.
Okay? Then I'm going to reach back. I'm going to grab the back of the bath bench and the seat. And I'm going to lower myself down. While I do that, I'm going to probably put my leg out like this because it's going to put, especially if you have a hip replacement or a knee replacement, you're going to want it so it doesn't put stress on that leg. I'm going to move the walker out of the way. Now I'm going to spin. Now if I have trouble lifting this leg, can I have
oh yeah, we can get that leg in first.
All right. So I'm going to scoot over, and I'm going to lift this leg up into the bathtub.
Here, let's elongate the tub.
Elongate the tub because I'm a tall guy.
Okay.
Now I can't get this one in because it's had a knee replacement or it's had a hip replacement. So these are just wonderful things, aren't they?
Yep.
You can walk your invisible dog, or you can hook it around your foot here.
And what's that called?
This is a lifter.
Leg lifter?
Just a leg lifter.
Yep. Get it up in
Again,
there.
there's not much room in this tub for me.
Yeah, well, you're a tall guy, Bob.
So it's in there. Now I can take my handheld shower, which the attachment would be right down here, and you can turn on the tub, spray, get all clean. And now for getting out, very simple. You're just going to reverse the order of events here. First, you're going to scoot to the edge of the bath bench. Again, use my leg lifter.
Up and over.
Maybe even use it on the other one. I'm lazy today.
Sure.
Now I can spin around, and now I'm going to use again the back of the chair and the chair itself, putting this leg out, and I'm going to stand up, and I got my walker right here, and I'm off and running again.
Okay, one thing is if you're going to use this, it's really a good idea to make sure there's someone with you the first couple times you use it so they can help you, and because
you got slippery surfaces. You probably should have a suction mat on the bottom of the tub too, wouldn't you say?
You bet. And if there's a hand bar that you could put a grab bar that you can put on the wall, boy, the more you have to grab onto that solid, the safer you are. In this situation, you really want to cover all your bases, and this will keep you safe in the tub. I know my mother needs one of these right now, and she's actually grabbed for, God bless her heart, she grabbed for the grab bar, but she grabbed the towel holder instead.
Oh boy!
And it came right off the wall.
Right.
So those things, so she looked up and there it was, and she grabbed it without really thinking about it.
And remember too, there are bath chairs, which aren't bath benches. They're just chairs that you put inside there, and
Sure.
And you know, though, that's really not what you want in this situation,
Right.
because then you do have to get over the tub by yourself.
Yep, you want something to bridge over, and if you looked on this and Google it, you'll see pictures with a real tub and everything.
Right.
But they won't show you how to use it like this, so.
These are fantastic.
Absolutely.
So,
All right,
Good luck.
anything else, Bob?
I think we're good.